Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay. Here we go. It's 1 a.m. And a convoluted series of events have led to there we go. Convoluted series of events have occurred. Someone's gonna be mad about that. I know it. Someone who was not in Chillstream, who was not aware that I fell asleep for an hour and now I'm too awake to take my sleeping pills, and then blaming it on the Brazilians. Anywho. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go do things. By do things, I mean walk all the fucking way to Salamand. And, hope that I fall asleep. And that's what this is. This is, I hope this game is so boring that it makes me fall asleep. I would like to remind everyone that I am obligated to play every Final Fantasy game, and this is the only one that I've hated on the NES. I think the story would have been promising, but I don't know. No V2, nothing. Nothing but angry Ra emote with a no Brazil. Brazilians cost me my early nap. And then my entertainment. Ah, done with Brazil. Okay, come on. One of you. And I think I spent like 7 hours fighting these things because I kept dying and not saving. I am very happy that they tweaked the level up. I don't want to deal with you. Burn. They are having a bad day. That's fine. Sometimes just have a bad day. So hopefully this will be a short stream. That's the hope. The hope is this will be a short stream, and I will get tired, and I will take my new anti-waking up med, and then I will sleep for 6 hours. Because I'm actually not supposed to take it when I'm not drowsy. Because apparently it can have, like, bad side effects. And it apparently makes dreams very vivid. Anyway, that was a much faster trip up here than I was expecting. Yosef! That cowardly Borghen's been threatening Nelly to get to me. Well, I want to know about the goddess spell. Snowcraft? Hidden in the mine. Bluestone. Okay. Yosef's joined the party. We're gonna go get the snowcraft from the no longer badly named mines. Because the official translation knows that you don't call the caves where everyone's enslaved Semite caverns. Why? Why did the fan translation do that? Like, when we were reading, we knew that it was going to be Semit, and then we look it up, and, like, the official translation for later releases is Semit, but, oh my, just, I don't think the translators were thinking it through. I seem to recall we actually took some time and we looked up the Japanese, and we're like, ah yes, the Japanese literal translation would be Semites, but we're pretty sure it's meant to be Semit. And now it is Semit, so... yay. Get those bees out of here. So I need to go this way. Now this is went across the river and down. There's nothing over there. Thank you. Let us in. Joseph turns a small rock. We obtained the snowcraft. See, I knew I remembered there being something in here. I just forgot it was a snowcraft. Oh god. Snow. For those who are new viewers, I have a snowphobia. And it's always hit or miss whether a video game's snow is going to affect it. Normally I just kind of play it up, but like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Like, my ex would play the new Assassin's Creed game, and when they were in snowy biomes, the way the snow went off the player character's ankles made me go just have a horrible, horrible time of it. So that was this example. Then when I played Outer Wilds, none of the actual snow in Outer Wilds bothered me, but the second we went into the Dark Bramble, the fog there made my brain remember blowing snow, and I, like, completely melted down. I like to think I kept a handle on myself on stream, but if you ever go back to the streams for Outer Wilds, you'll see that I immediately modded out. Like, live on stream, I mod out the fog, which also got rid of the anglerfish, which I was not happy about. Are you gonna make me actually, like, submit the No Brazil? I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let me do the No Brazil, so... I don't have free reign to do whatever I want. Otherwise, I would totally submit the No Brazil. Get free reign. I should get free reign. I have no idea why. According to the According to the documentation, I should have free reign, but then I don't. I know I'm limited in my ability to be racist against a nationality. Are you saying that Brazil is a race? Because I'm fairly certain that Brazil is a more complicated entity than that. Do I have enough? I don't have enough for a cottage. No. Let's save. Joseph, what do you have equipment-wise? I'm trying to decide if I want to buy equipment for Joseph. I don't think we have anything down here that we can buy that's worthwhile. We can get a bronze equipment set for Joseph. Let's get that. Remember to take it all off of him. Okay, but we need to not have that because you are a monk, you're good at punching things. So we need to make sure Joseph does not waste his time with weapons. Because I'm fairly certain Joseph starts level 2 fist. Mostly people are level 5, so not as good. In fact, decidedly under-leveled compared to everyone else. Oh, yeah. But so. I remember that the snow caves have some powerful enemies that I want to conserve magic on, so I'm not going to spend magic on these crowds of goblins as much as I want to, because such a time waste. At least it's not as bad as the NES. I don't have to spend my time divvying up attacks and trying to keep in my head how many HP are left for everyone. Because no retargeting. So that alone makes this better. Ah. I'm pretty much almost caught up on spear play to axe play, which is good. I think we get more spears over time. Yeah, this is Barb. Hey, Minnie. There we go. Fun. I do not like this combat background. I was just about to say, oh, this isn't going to hit my snow phobia at all, and then we get this combat background with the... Ah. Yeah, this is the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy II, because the original is just horrible. Horrible game. And Fia challenged me to play all of them, and I foolishly accepted. So I need to play all of them. The music is really good in the remake. Oh my gosh. The music was actually like one of the worst ones in worst parts of the NES FF2. And that just, I've been impressed with it. But so far I've beaten 1, Mystic Quest 3, and 4. And then Final Fantasy 2 I had to drop because just the NES version is unplayable. It is bad. And then I had to drop Final Fantasy Legend because I messed up and borked the save live on stream. I lost like 12 hours of gameplay live on stream. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to have to replay the entire game anyway, I'll try another version so we can see that. So I have to go back and do those. And then, after that, I just get to go continue through the remaining 76 plus games that exist now. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of Final Fantasy games. And there's ambiguity, like we're not playing any of the Secret of Mana games except for the first one. Oh no, there's gonna be like 76 more games to play after the 4 I've already beaten and the 2 I mentioned that I had to drop. There's over 80 games in the Final Fantasy series. If we only take mainline and spin-off and Game Boy Final Fantasy games that have Final Fantasy in the title. Because the first Secret of Mana game is Final Fantasy Adventure, you could include Secret of Mana, you can include Kingdom Hearts, there's one other series that you could include that started as Final Fantasy and then spin off, but we're not including those. Essentially. Oh no. Okay, you go. Grenades are weak against thunder. Essentially, we're going... There's a, there's a complete games list, and we're using that as our basis, and we're ignoring re-releases and remakes, although we've ended up playing a few re-releases and remakes. Oh, we are doing both MMOs, assuming that they're still alive when we get to them. I have a party set up for Final Fantasy XI already. And by a party set up, I mean I have a friend who plays Final Fantasy XI who has assembled a party for me. It'll probably be a couple years till we get to Final Fantasy XI, but yeah, that's been there. FF14 is definitely on the list. Yeah, it's gonna be all of them. I think we should be able to take care of 2 ghouls without magic. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot. Fia officially released me from like every requirement, but I still am. Okay, we don't need to use any magic on the grenades. The revamps to the leveling system for the Pixel Remaster make me have things. So right before this, I was watching Chill stream Berseria, and she streams a little earlier today than normal, so I didn't get a nap like I normally do. And then I fell asleep, so I fell asleep. And I woke up. Like, I fell asleep at my desk without my CPAP or my sleep meds or anything. And then I wake up, and within like 5 minutes of waking up, one of her regulars in the chat, who's Brazilian, was like, "I'm tired," and she's like, "Me too. Let's be done." So I'm actually wide awake and I have a sleeping pill I'm not supposed to take if I'm not about to fall asleep. So I actually can't go to bed until I start getting sleepy. And my entertainment was denied me. So I made a little anti-Brazil flag. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Although I'm sure it's a violation of some terms of service. Oh, thank you, I was actually louding. Hydrate I can do. Save my game! I can't do inside the dungeon. I should probably drop the anti-Brazil flag. The joke is over. And the longer it's up, the greater the risk that someone just clicks in for no reason and is like, rah, report stream. Okay. Is this the only... Yes. We'll have to come back up later. Which is over there. I remember now, this place... This place is a maze. Drop some lightning on everyone. It has new games release, yes. I actually have a spreadsheet that I'm keeping track of everything on that used to be linked, but the art there was a piece of art I wanted to put on the spreadsheet, and the artist who made the art said no, so I couldn't, so I just had the link, and it turns out the link was like covering everything. So I have to figure out a way to get these. So I need to figure out something to hang the spreadsheet off of. But yeah, I have a spreadsheet running that has time I spend. There's an Antarctic wind. Finally. Yeah. I've spent a while. Let's kill the bone human for Cassie. Set some fire up. And that didn't kill the ones in the back. That's disconcerting. Oh well. Yeah. I'm also going to need to eventually acquire a PlayStation 5 because there's Final Fantasy games that have been released that are PS5 exclusive. So I'm gonna have to find one of those eventually. It's great. This is a lovely, lovely thing I've agreed to do with the next forever of my life. Ow. Hawk. Heal Primo. And Gabo. And Yosef. Now this time we're just gonna... There we go. So yeah, we can't dawdle too much on playing Final Fantasy games, or else the list will continue to grow. I think so far the list has actually added one game for every game I've beaten since I started doing this. But I also wasted a lot of time on I had to play Final Fantasy 1 twice because I did a bad party composition at the start of the game, which didn't come back to bite me until the very end. Then, I mean, I'm playing Final Fantasy 2 for the second time because the original NES release is so bad. I have to play Final Fantasy Legend a second time because of the save bork. Final Fantasy 4 I actually had to restart because we started originally on the 3D remake because, oh gosh, 10 years ago, a friend of mine bought me all of the Final Fantasy 3D remakes. And oh no. The paralysis is actually bad because our Esuna is Gabo. This is actually really bad. Oh no. Did I remember to save before I went in? Oh, I hope I remembered to save before I went in. Yeah, in Final Fantasy IV's 3D remake, they take kind of a joke boss in the mid-game and give it a really annoying power that turns it into an absolute bullshit fight. Because it changes its phases between healing hurts you and heals him, between healing does harm and harm does harm phases. Which, on paper, is a clever strategy, right? Like, hey, you need to be thoughtful, but there's no projection, so you... What ends up happening is you go, oh, we're hurt. Let's go ahead and cast fire on ourselves because we're in the damage heals phase, so that we can heal, and then between start committing yourself to cast fire on the party to heal and firing it off, the type of phase changes without any warning, and you wipe your own party out. So that fight was very... Yay! Rookie treasure hunter. Thunder, please go off. Good. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Mithril Mace. That's not actually useful for anyone. Well, I guess we can sell it later. Mountain snow is not fun. I do not... The art is beautiful, the backgrounds are beautiful, but they are not... They're not fun with the snowphobia. Focus on the ghoul. And then, okay. This is definitely less hard than the NES was. I feel like this entire game is just going to be me complaining about how bad the NES was. Because the NES version was not fun. Okay, goodbye. And down again. So we're actually having a much easier time of things here. The big measure will be whether or not we have horrible troubles at the Dreadnought when that comes. Ooh, you're actually, if I remember, relatively tough. Let's use fire. I think fire is what you're weak against. I was wrong. So how is the chat this evening? Please tell me that there is absolutely nothing interesting or exciting going on. Oh, we didn't open it. Blizzard! I don't think anyone else needs to learn Blizzard, so we can wait. Potions. Hey, another mithril sphere. We already spent money on one. Okay, we don't need to use any magic on you. Good. Saves me spending mana. And once again, nothing. I'm actually struck by the horrible revelation that last time I streamed at 1 in the morning, it started off like 9 hours of streaming over the course of 24 hours and I beat the game. I cannot afford to do that. I have work in the morning. I have work in 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:35, 6:30. 6 hours. I have to be online in 6 hours. Oh no! That means I can't take my sleep med, because that's supposed to knock me out for at least 6 hours. Hi. Snookchit. Snookchit. Primo speak beaver. Snookchit. Secret passage in Walter Wright, Monster Guard Bellin Wall. Thank you. We'll come back after we've gotten everything from this floor. But yay! Primo speak beaver. That's good to know. Okay, no BR is still funny. I'm sorry. Oh yay, monsters! What are we fighting? Everything here is something that needs to die. And sadly, we didn't kill enough enemies first to wipe everyone with fire. Oh well. An ancient sword. Well, that we give Hawk. Hawk now has the ancient sword. As our protagonist should, I guess. But actually, yeah, the save the game reward that you brought up earlier is actually there because during the attempt to run this on NES, I kept not saving my game, and we got saved by the grenade deciding not to do a self-destruct. And yeah, I ended up having to redo like 7 hours of the game because I didn't save on 2 occasions. So I actually save very compulsively now. And everyone can yell at me to do the saving. Stretch. Okay, Mithril Shield we don't care about. One of these days I'm going to enter one of those rooms and there's going to be a treasure. And then we'll be happy we went in. Okay. Now it's beaver time. Ooh. I felt groggy. Good, the game is working. I'm actually running low on MP, so as much as I want to. We're going to not cast magic here. Because I'm pretty sure our boss is another turtle. And we're going to need to be able to drop the appropriate magic against the turtle. And then we're going to have, if I remember correctly, Borgin right afterwards. Oh, this is going to hurt. Okay, save. Hi. Going backwards, though, you can definitely see how much game's improved later, just in structure. Because even though this kind of grind remains through the entire series, is my understanding, I've really, before starting this, I've played very few Final Fantasy games in my life, so that's part of the reason why Thea challenged me to do this, because I played 6, 4, 8, and 14, and Legends 2. And 7. So I was not familiar with a lot of these games. But from what I've played, these random encounters are pretty consistent. Ooh, that can go on you. Yes. The later games do make them feel a little bit less grindy. Big turtle. Let's see if Thunder does it. You, Kirgabo. Nope. Need to stick on Blizzard. Okay. And now we have no healing going into Borgin and like half our HP. That's gonna be fun. We should be fine. We have the Goddess Spell. So now we can get into Kashun, which means we can get the fire, which means we can go attack the Dreadnought. And then once we get to the Dreadnought, that's where the difficulty spike on FF2 became so dumb. And we'll be blind again. Borgin. Cassus, you've already gotten to the Goddess Spell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this? The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever get back to the Empire, he'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. You're a traitor, Borgin. Oh my god, he crumpled like wet tissue paper. He was actually a tough fight on the NES. That's just explaining how much they fixed the grinding in the re-release. Oh. I didn't take off Joseph's things. Are you waiting for you in hell? Boulder time. Well, RIP my money. Damn it. Go on, get out. We not leave you. Really? Really? Is that how they're going to translate that into English? We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer. Run. It's up to you now, Hawk, my sweet Nelly. Joseph! Well? That's sad. It's not quite as sad as it was when we didn't see it coming on the NES. That is one bonus of the grind. We had more time to get to appreciate Yosef and his fists. But also grind. Well, now we have to go tell Nelly that her dad is dead. And then we have to walk back to Altair. And the grogginess is coming, so we'll probably be done when we get to Salamand and talk to another one. To Nelly. Yep, that is good. That's what I want to feel. I was hoping we'd get another attack off. Yeah. If we'd gotten another attack off, it would have been like 50 a pop, and that might have been enough to kill the other snowman. As it is, that fire was a waste. Oh well. It's a reminder. I really do need to do more single target magic attacks, is the lesson there. What are you fools up to? You should not be doing that. Ah. Oh, we may even... I'm actually starting to fall asleep here, so we're actually gonna get to Salmon, save, and be done. Yay! And then I'll take my pill, and if I'm late to work, I'll just blame my new medication. My boss can live with it. We should go to the inn first. I'll notice. Right? Will I notice next... No, I won't notice. I'll get into a fight and be like, why do I have no MP? So let's go to the inn and to Nelly. And in Salmon is so expensive. You moved in fast. Poor Yosef, I'll look after Nelly in his place. I know that would make him happy. You weren't his girlfriend, you were his stalker standing outside. Daddy isn't coming back, is he? Nope, and now you get to live with your dad's stalker. Have fun. Yay. This has been a unplanned, quick Final Fantasy / yelling about Brazil stream. Is there anyone to actually raid into? Avalon Rose is actually live. Am I allowed to raid into Avalon Rose? That's the question. I can. Let's go. All... One of you? Really? There's only one of you. Okay. Yar.